Thank you, Chairman Janesian and members of the House and Ways and Means Committee. Well, to answer the Speaker's question, I'm not afraid of anything. I support this question being remitted to the people. I believe that most constitutional amendments should be. But I would like to testify to say, what are we doing here? This is obviously a gimmick. In many ways, this does nothing to solve the critical issues that the people of the state of New Hampshire are asking us to solve. It's just a good election topic for a piece of legislation that isn't even proposed before this legislature, for a topic that almost guaranteed will not pass, while, as others have said, our citizens are dealing with rising property taxes, overburdened costs, less services, and a more complex and harder to deal with state government. The way I see it, Mr. Chairman, and I'll be as brief as I can, brevity is the soul of wit, we as a legislature should be discussing those issues and how we can solve them for our citizens as a state, as opposed to gimmick legislation that looks good on a political advertisement. And so, Mr. Chairman, I guess I would just stand by saying I hope one day that us here in the most democratic, small d, legislature in the country, if not the world, where all of us elected representatives represent approximately 3,400 people, could come together as a legislature to discuss these issues without the gimmicks and the political gamesmanship and the sort of back and forth between the private political organizations that keep us from having a sensible conversation about where this state will move forward. 250 years of history in the state of New Hampshire under the Constitution of these United States of America, and I'd like it to exist for another 250. But it won't if this legislature stuffs its ears and continues to move forward on these issues in only gimmicks and political gamesmanship. So I will support this. I support the people being able to determine whether or not they want an income tax or not. I'm going to vote against an income tax. I don't support one, but I would hope that eventually we as a legislature can have a sensible discussion about revenue and where we're going to go forward 250 years from now so that we have a state that still exists for our people. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.